You have a W-2 and you have 2 kids and you need to confirm how much money you got and your advanced child tax credit or your stimulus check, you can do this. You can do it right here today.
Let's say that you need to do your 2021 return and you need to know what your economic impact payments were. You can go online and find those out because you have to reconcile that on your 2021 1040. Another one is this new advanced child tax credit. It went out to about 36 million. Some people got the payment, some people opted out of the payments. Sometimes the wrong parent technically got the payment.
Right.
So how do we reconcile that on the 2021 return? Well, the IRS sent out a letter of the 6419 on the advanced child tax credit. What happens if you lost it? Or what happens if you made change of address and you get there? These are just some anecdotal examples. So with this, what we want to show you again, if I have set up a taxpayer account on IRS.gov, and I'm now going to go in and see what's in there for me. So I compare this to, it's like a phone, you got a password, that's ID me, you set up the account. So now what Debbie's going to do, she's on IRS.gov. Debbie, take it away.
Okay, so we're on the main screen of IRS.gov and we've already set up our account, which if you're not sure how to do that, check out our other video on how to set up your taxpayer account. We're going to click in sign in and then we're going to say sign in again. And then at this point, we already have our account, so we're going to sign in with ID me.
And now you signed in and now you're entering in an email.
Yeah, it's my login that I've already set up myself.
And then you've got a password.
And then at this point, whenever you set up everything, you have to do a third-party authenticator, so multi-factor. So you get to choose which method that you want to use. I chose to send a text message to my phone. So that's what it's telling me is are you ready for this text message to be sent to my phone? So it's going to do that now. So then I have to look at my phone, enter the code that it just sent me. This is something you have to do every time.
This is for security. Nobody else can get into this information. Loading and welcome.
Okay.
So that took about a minute.
I am into my account. So right now it's giving a warning that there are some limited services. They don't have everything out here, but what you're gonna need, like if you wanted to file your tax return today, you have a W-2 and you have 2 kids and you need to confirm how much money you got and your advanced child tax credit or your stimulus check, you can do this. You can do it right here today.
So that means I don't have to wait for the letters.
You don't have to wait for the letter.
EIP letter, I mean the one on the advanced child tax credit is going out as we speak. But the one on the economic impact payment, that one's going to be late January. So this is a way to file the return when you want to file it and not have to wait on that letter. And the mail may be slow. So, or you may never get it.
Right. So you can, if you look at the page as it is, you'll scroll down over here to the right. It's very convenient to find your advanced child tax credit. You just click right here and it is going to have listed all of the payments that were received in 2021. Down here under processed payments, you see the plus sign? That is something that you can click on. And so then everything is right there. All your payments.
So in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes, you were able to go online. It's almost faster than opening the mail.
Yeah.
So and you can do a screenshot, take a picture of it, whatever. But now you're ready to do your return.
Right.
And so when you go to prepare it, or you go to a preparer, take the letter. But if you don't have it, you can go online and find it that fast. So back up just a second, and maybe we want to look at what's some of the other features here other than just the advance.
So it's gonna, like if you have any outstanding balance with the IRS, it tells you as soon as you get in there. Maybe not something you want to see, I'm not sure.
Let's look the other side of the page.
It is there. One of the other notes that they have right here, if there's any letters or notices that have went out to you, it's right here.
Right. And the other thing, I was helping somebody day before yesterday set up their taxpayer account. And when they got done, one of the things they saw on this screen was key information for your most recent tax return. I think a lot of the DYIs, in this case her daughter, an attorney, could not get access to the last year's information. And so her daughter immediately set up an account also in another state just because she'd go and look at the 2020 information.
Right.
So there's another benefit.
So if we look, which a lot of this is going to be blacked out to where you can't see exactly what it is, but it does show the adjusted gross income, what the refund was. Down at the bottom, as you can see what you've gotten in the Economic payments, it's there.
For 20 and 21.
Yes.
So
if you are, it is there for both of them.
So this is how easy you're navigating this. Again, probably in 3-4 minutes, you've actually got in, logged in, got through security. You were able to look up your advanced child tax payments. You were able to look up your EIP payments,
Yes.
and you were actually able to look up your adjusted gross income and your taxable income in that 3 or 4 minutes.
You can also, a lot of times banks need a prior, actual official transcript from the IRS of your tax return for a loan. You can get those now without having to wait forever or without having to call. So this is going to speed a lot of things up, especially with dealing with notices. It's going to be very beneficial.
And the other thing I want to say, from what I understand, they upgraded this. They started in July on the advanced child tax credit. In November, they added like 22 more features. And as we go through the next year or so, they're going to keep adding more and more features. The good thing about this, you're able, instead of calling the IRS and then sending out a new, that Form 6419, your advanced child tax credit, you don't have to wait on the mail. This takes offline. You're not waiting for a courtesy hang-up of the IRS. I mean, this is good stuff, and I think it's really going to help this filing season. And again, tell your friends about this. And we've got a video, as you said earlier, Debbie, on how to set up your taxpayer account.
Yes.
The one you did with Will, I think it took like 7-8 minutes to set the account. And so far, we have not had one time with any client that we've not been able to set this up in about 8, 10, 12 minutes. Our biggest thing is to take the photography.
It is.
The selfie is the toughest part. Really, with this, we encourage you to go out and look. And during this filing season, when you have this need, I believe this is going to help thousands of taxpayers get a return filed timely and have the correct information so they don't get rejected in the reprocessing and slow the return down for sometimes months. So what do you think about this?
I think it's great. I'm actually impressed with the website, and it's going to be very beneficial to the taxpayer and the tax preparer.
Yeah, and in another video, we're going to also be doing how to set up a tax pro account. And remember, even if you're a tax professional, you still have to have the taxpayer account. The other thing, if you're married, both husband and wife have to have a separate account set up, so it's your private information. So again, I like this much better than in the mail or on the phone. And I think it's going to save so much time for all millions of taxpayers. So with this, we hope this helps. Stay tuned.
Make sure that you like and subscribe to our videos. Have a great day.
Have a great one.